One of my favorite things about playing miniature games is having these epic, scenic tables that you play on. And to do that, you need terrain. And I'm going to show you exactly how I built this step by step, including all the failures. I was surfing around the internet a few weeks ago and I came across this epic display board made by a guy called Andrew. And I just thought to myself, I need to try to build this. So I started looking around my house and I found out that I had all the materials I needed at home. So I didn't have to go pick up some expensive gear or material to build this terrain piece. And I just thought I'd share with you exactly step by step how I built this terrain piece and show you how you can build this stuff without having to go and pick up a lot of expensive stuff. Even if you don't have exactly what I use at home, I'm going to show you how you can do this with what you have. So let's get started. The first thing I did was to tear some piece of cork apart to create sort of a base where I could place my wooden sticks. The pieces of sticks I used is actually some driftwood that my wife picked up a year ago that's just been lying around in our garage. The pieces were originally a lot bigger, so I just cut them down into smaller pieces so they would fit into this board. To stick everything to the base, I'm using a glue gun. It's really not a fancy glue gun, it's something my kids use for their own hobby, so it's quite a cheap one. If you want to get all fancy, you can sand these sticks and you can pin them to the board. I just wanted to do this fairly quickly and to get everything done in a reasonable amount of time. So whenever I had small parts that made it difficult for me to get it to stick to the base, I just used a gripper and took the pieces away. I just keep adding these driftwood pieces to the base until I have something that kind of looks like a rock that's been shot out from the ground. There's really no rule here except for the rule of cool. Whenever you think something looks good, it's good enough. So closer to the bottom, I'm adding these smaller pieces of decorative bark. If you don't have decorative bark at home, you can just use smaller sticks or smaller rocks, whatever you can find at home. You don't have to go out to buy an expensive pack of special bark for this, just use what you have. First side is done and I just want to stabilize this a bit more, so I'm adding a bit more of the glue from the glue gun and yeah, just keep going. Now that I've got my rock foundations done, I'm going to add something that's going to be the ground for the whole base. For this you can use any filler you have, you can use spackle, you can use grout or whatever you have at home. For this I'm using Sculptamold, and the reason is simply because this is what I had at home. Sculptamold is also very lightweight, so if you want something that's not too heavy, I can really recommend you to go out and get this. So when the Sculptamold is mixed, I'm just using my hands to place it wherever I want it to be. Had dried, I put some PVA glue on and then sprinkled some sand all over the base. To be honest, I think this is one of the steps that I think you can skip. Later in the video you will understand why. I wanted to seal them a bit before priming everything. So I just mixed 50-50 water and PVA glue, and then I added a few drops of black ink. You can use ink from pretty much any brand, it really sprayed everything black to get sort of a primer to this. Actually a regular brown, use just a regular Mornfang brown from GW or a similar one from Vallejo. It really next. So I started adding some bigger rocks, a coconut fiber bag. It works perfectly as a ground cover for all types of terrain and base building. And if you can't find this odla at IKEA, or you don't have IKEA in your town, just use regular sand, just add a bit more than I did. I just didn't get enough texture to get that type of highlight formation dry. So I added more highlights, which from G really good. So I wanted to Cornfang Brown, Greg Brown. So I made a really want the result with this one. It took me about 4 hours maybe of total work with all the painting and all the building, and the thing that actually took most time was waiting for stuff to dry. So you might have to do it over a few days. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, and just have a great day and keep on building.
Hi, my name is Scott, the Miniature Maniac, and today I have two absolute beginners with me, and they're going to ask me every single question they have about miniature painting while assembling some Tyranids. What up, Mini Family? These are my friends.
Hi, my name's Curtis.
Hi, my name is Nick.
And like I said in the intro, we're working on Tyranid Hormigons for Curtis's army. And the premise for today's video is going to be, we're going to go through each a soft white metal and resin.
Hi everyone, welcome to... So when I say
Hoy es mi libre. Linda, hasta
We begin tonight with, a look at the stock market, as usual. In the wake of another attack on Arasaka's Night City HQ, the Japanese Goliath has plummeted by 17%. And we should expect that slide to continue, say analysts. According to a statement from the NCPD, a terrorist cell is believed to be responsible.
You're only making it worse for yourself. I'm out.
Take you to the upper atrium. From there, you can reach Yorinobu's floor. I want him taken alive. Alive? After all this, he is still my brother.
You're not in trouble.
If you harm a hair on his head, our agreement will be void. Hajime nasai.
Compose yourself.
建物全体よ。それでいい。兄の部下が一人残らず降伏するまでよ。報告を待ってるわ。
Can't say I'd want to be in your position.
You're only making it worse for yourself. I'm out.
You're gonna love it in solitary. Can't say I'd want to be in your position.
Stay back. Come on out. You're not in trouble.
You fucking gunk! No! You can't be dead! Fire! Fire! What a mess!
At the end of the hall, there is an atrium and lift shaft. Be careful. I have heard there is fighting on this level.
Come out with your hands in the air!
Understood. On your command.
Eliminate all hostiles.
She's attacking me! Terrorist attack! I'm too young to die! Give up, damn you!
Got a problem. They've disabled all the elevators.
My people will take back the control room shortly. Go to the lift in the middle on level 3. Quickly. Good. There are more stairs on the opposite side. The lockdown has been lifted. Be very careful. Your youngest men are certain to be in position. I will join you once we have the situation under control.
2067. An Arasaka bodyguard shields the Emperor of Japan from an assassin's bullet. 2071. Arasaka security forces prevent mass riots in San Francisco, saving the city from certain... 2074. An Arasaka investigation eliminates a terror cell in Rio de Janeiro, ending a string of attacks and executing those responsible.
You will receive Netrunner support.
Arasaka's counterattack effectively secures a core position in Jakarta, from plots to attack sabotages. How will Arasaka shine in 2074? That depends on you.
Keep firing, goddammit!
She's hit!
Guards are taken care of.
There is a large room ahead. My brother's most capable men guard it. You know what to do. My Netrunners have dealt with the doors. You can keep moving.
If they were gonna make this easy.
Your meat is
I fucking knew it!
You won't leave here alive! You are nothing! Engaging! Open fire! I will rip your brain from your skull! From are you built to endure? Where is Rome? Wanting no part of this raid? Shoot! Once I finish with you, I'll hunt her down! I need backup here! This is beyond you. Contact! Target hit! There will be nothing left. Don't prolong the rhythm.
You will receive Netrunner support.
What now?
Guards are taken care of.
There is a large room ahead. My brother's most capable men guard it. You know what to do. My Netrunners have dealt with the doors. You can keep moving.
they were gonna make this easy.
Your meat is...
Smash. I fucking knew it!
Are you built to endure? I will rip your brain from your skull! There will be nothing left! Come here! This is your... You are nothing! You spit so very cute. Just
Enemy contact! I'm engaging! Engaging hostile!
you won't leave here alive.
She attacked me!
know about that, Johnny. That was for you. Almost. There.
I am as well. Remember, do not harm a hair on his head.
I remember. Privilege is all yours.
Violent delights with violent ends. You? Where is my sister?
Be here any sec now. Till then, supposed to watch you. So don't try anything.
What would I try? I have tried everything. Nothing else remains.
This... you won't need.
Just one bullet left. It's not for you. Look. What do you see?
Know what I see? A corporate coup that failed. Your men are out there, spilling blood for no reason. Won't last long, though.
Kyoto. Dubai. Paris. These people had a chance today, but they lost it.
A chance? A chance for what?
To forget their fear.
This... how you want to help people forget their fear? By killing them? Sorry. Just don't get it.
Fear. Ever since I can remember, the one thing I cannot deny him. He knew how to cause fear in people.
Saburo.
He once told me anything of value is only a flag blowing in wind. And wind is fear. And then, you know what he did? Blew in my face. That was the one time he was wrong. And others? It worked on them. They feared him. Even now, you saw. Idiots terrified of a dead man talking from a box. Pathetic. I would change that. If only you did not appear.
You were even worse than him. Saburo ruled with an iron fist, but he didn't need a purge to hold on to power.
Power? You? You think I wanted power? 50 years ago, terrorists blew this building into smoke.
Yeah, so I heard.
And? What did it give us?
Not much.
Nothing. But I learned a lesson. If planting bombs not enough, what can you do? You become bomb. Hanako.
Nisan.
必ずお前がそこにいる。
やめて。人の前よ。I thank you, V. That will be all.
Not all. Not yet.
I will keep my end of our agreement. You will go with Hellman.
Come. Time to look to your problem.
Leave us.
Fate is a fickle mistress, isn't she?
Say what now?
You spend your whole life fighting something, only to become that very same thing. Quite literally.
It worked. I did it. Johnny, Hanako kept her word.
Looking at you now reminds me of the moment we met. Still see that same small-time merc, little thief with her head in the clouds. Haven't changed a bit. What are you waiting for?
Jesus, can you stop being a prick for just a minute?
You know, you remind me of someone. The Johnny of yore never gave a shit about it. Betrayal came easy, was something to brag about.
Wait, that's what you think? I betrayed you?
Worse. Lots. You betrayed yourself.
How you mean by that?
Biochip did more than just blend our memories. That line that kept V and Silverhand separate, well, faded a while back.
I'm still here. I know what I want, and I know where I came from.
I. Who's this I? You even know? Oh, V.
I'm the V who chose to live.
Same drive that kept Silverhand going his whole life. That drive in two thoughts. Never look back. Never look to those around you. Just keep moving. Look ahead. Stare death straight in the eye.
You're not the only rebel around here.
And I'm not the only one to have missed the bigger picture. We're a tangled web, you and me. One and the same. So if you're here to tell me something, it's 'cause you need to hear it yourself.
to hear me out. Let me explain all this.
Explain? Oh. Then talk.
Listen. I'm on an operating table getting sliced open. Arasaka docs are taking the chip out as we speak. I mean, you knew it'd end this way. The day would come when I'd want to be normal again. Want my life back.
Normal's overrated. If it exists at all. They're cutting a piece of us out, and that'll leave a hole forever.
What choice did I have?
Stay true to yourself? Give a thought to a tiny concept called loyalty?
If you're all paranoid about being thrown in another Arasaka prison, don't be. They're gonna shred you.
You're never gonna get it. It's not about Arasaka. Not even about life and death.
Then what's it all about, Johnny? Enlighten me.
The principle, V. It's always about the principle. Swap meat for chrome, live a BD fantasy, whatever. But at the end of it all, it's the code you live by that defines who you are. Ever get lost? It shows you the way home. Bust up into pieces, it puts you back together again.
That rocker boy Silverhand's credo. Words he lived by.
Something Johnny picked up from V. The old V. That's seriously what you wanted? What are you waiting for?
Conversation's pointless. Goodbye, Johnny.
Remember what Dex asked you? Quiet life or blaze of glory?
Sure, I remember.
Shame you chose wrong. Damn shame.
In addition, numerous brain functions remain dormant. The neural impulses have been rerouted to the neural processor, a temporary measure. When can I expect a full report? I will send it by the end of this week. My congratulations again on your success. Goodbye. Please prepare the patient's room.
Having trouble remembering how I got here.
Some memories you have lost permanently. Others will return in time. You must stay calm. Your neural processor is overburdened. Any unnecessary stress response will only make things worse.
Am I still V? I died. Twice.
Everything is in order.
No. Who am I?
Please take the patient away. Notepad. Progression and its further trajectory remain unclear. Removing the tumors proved a difficult task. But the operation on the engram was the real challenge.
Let's go.
Is the ship of Theseus, dismantled into component parts and reassembled, still the same ship?
when in Kyoto.
First to ever separate mentally conjoined twins.
I hear the cuckoo calling and long for Kyoto.
Human soul End of note.
Please rest. A doctor will be with you shortly.
Come here. Waiting for you.
News has been notified of a breaking story. Saburo Arasaka lives once more, though now in the body of his son. The CEO was reported dead months ago, but now it's been revealed that a copy of his consciousness was made before his death. It appears his consciousness was used to override that of his son and heir Yorinobu Arasaka. This shocking development was revealed at a press conference earlier today.
皆さん、いらっしゃい。祖父はよく、枯れ落ちた花は枝に戻らないと言っていました。人は誰も物心ついた瞬間から死を恐れるものです。ついに人類最大の恐怖が克服されました。私、三郎荒坂は今、息子の体を使い、皆さんの前に立っています。私はかつて頼信に生を与えました。彼は愛する父のためにそれを返してくれたのです。私のいない間、頼信は会社を変革しようといくつかの決定を下しましたが、これは過ちでした。私の指揮のもと、荒坂社は元の姿を取り戻します。決して揺らぐことのない強い荒坂が帰ってくることを約束いたします。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Today is truly a historic day. Today, technology has fulfilled the promise left empty by religion. Saburo-sama, makoto ni ome...
Please get ready. Testing will begin shortly.
No, good morning. No, got some good news for you.
We must complete a series of tests. Please do not hinder or delay. Parietal lobe examination. Please use your Kiroshi scanner and read the displayed text.
And it was a sight to behold, he said, how a soul would choose its life. Sometimes pitiable, sometimes laughable. At times, wonderful and strange.
That's enough. Cognitive function test. Solve the cube. Please link yourself to the device. Higher order representation formation, initiating test. The patient is ready to be examined.
What are these tests meant to test?
Initiate device calibration. Respond to the keywords. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind. Journey.
Johnny.
Home.
Johnny.
Enemy.
Arasaka.
Principal.
Johnny.
Betrayal.
Arasaka.
You're in a cornfield. Tall, green plants as far as the eye can see. The sun is bright, blinding. The stalks of corn part as you walk forward. You come across a clearing left by an automated combine in its wake.
What's this test for, anyway?
It tests your level of empathy. The heat has made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet. The machine has torn through the soft soil. You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. The machine has left her sliced in two. They lie in perfect symmetry, a tiny rodent rosette. Your mouth begins to water.
What's wrong with me?
A shadow gradually falls over the ground. The first rain cloud of the year. Yes, right. Measurements complete.
How'd I do?
We will see. Motor function test. Please step onto the treadmill. Motor function test. Please connect to the device.
What's this test all about?
Please walk. Gradually accelerate.
What's this supposed to prove? I already know I can walk.
We must complete a series of tests. Please do not hinder or delay.
How am I doing?
Please control your breathing. Accelerate by 3.
Get up. You can't stay here.
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Jillian Jordan. The world remains gripped by the revelation that Saburo Arasaka has returned from the dead in the body of his son, Yorinobu Arasaka. A letter of protest regarding the apparent resurrection has been signed by religious leaders, human rights groups, and Virtue 100 company CEOs.
This is an abomination born of unchecked vanity. Democratic arrogance, complete moral collapse.
Our position is clear. Saburo Arasaka's seizure of power is in violation of international law. International arbitration is absolutely necessary to...
Do we really want to live in a world where the rich and powerful can become immortal? where they can continue to take from the poor, not only their livelihoods, but even their You are gods! You are gods! You... are gods! You are gods! Life is not for trade! Life is not...
But Saburo Arasaka has issued his response in similarly strong terms. There will be no appeasement.
荒坂社内部の出来事に関して外部の方々にとやかく言われる筋合いはありません。生を受けることに許可が必要ない以上、蘇ることも同様であると考えるべきです。私が息子を殺めたなどという主張は事実無根。法的根拠もありません。合意の上での身体の贈与は一種の寄付に分類することができ、殺人には到底値しません。殺人の条件は生物学的な死です。見ての通り、この体。
Please get ready. Testing will begin shortly.
Any results from the tests you already did?
No, we are not done yet. Today we begin a new series of tests.
Fine. Hit me. Let's get this done.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube. Next test, please connect your personal link. Higher order representation formation, initiating test. The patient is ready to be examined.
Let's start this thing.
Device calibration. Please respond to each keyword with your initial association.
As quick as I can, no thinking. Got it.
Illness.
The city.
Rebellion.
No association.
I, me.
Johnny.
The present.
Nothing. I don't know.
The future.
No idea.
You're in a cornfield. Tall. The sun is in your eye.
The heat's made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet.
The machine is torn through the soft soil. You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. The machine has left her sliced in two. They lie in perfect symmetry, a tiny rodent rosette. Your mouth begins to water.
Right. Enough.
Measurements complete. We will now move on to the motor function test. Please step onto... Motor function test. Personal link.
Really aced it last time, didn't I?
Slow walk.
Look, I know my body. Won't last long on this thing.
The tests are necessary. They must be performed.
Not bad so far, huh? Try a little faster.
Accelerate by 3.
I can't. Gotta stop.
Stop treadmill. Testing concluded for today. Communications have been unlocked. You may now phone home. Earth.
Hey.
Hey. Wow, it's been a while since I heard that voice.
How's things at your end?
I'm in the middle of a meeting with Mitch. He wants me to hang up. He's signaling wildly.
Tell him to get lost. Tell him I said that.
He says hello. To you and your venerable mother.
Listen, I'm stuck in a shithole. It sucks. Hard.
So leave the shithole. Come home.
Not that simple.
No is a nice word. Beautiful sometimes. You should use it more often. Sorry, Mitch is about to blow a fuse. I'll have to call you back.
How's it going?
Hey, think I ought to ask you the same.
Yeah, so to be honest, been better.
What am I supposed to do long distance over the phone?
I just wanted to talk, Vic.
Look, we go back long enough that you know I'm no good at this stuff. And Misty's out of town.
What am I supposed to do?
Get a grip. Make a decision. You already showed yourself and me you can do it.
Thanks for the pep talk, Vic. Sounds like a plan.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
Between Arasaka Corp and Militech escalated to troubling levels. Many pundits and analysts warned of a possible outbreak of armed conflict. The exacerbation of tensions was heightened when Yorinobu Arasaka assumed leadership following his father's death and accused Militech of his murder. However, in an unexpected shift, the return of Saburo Arasaka appears to have diffused the situation between the rival megacorporations.
継続は力なり。荒坂社の基本理念です。息子の頼信はこの言葉を忘れ、焦って変化を求めすぎました。私が敵味方両者に説き続けてきた教訓。完璧なものを変える必要はない。これが真理なのです。以上となります。
Saburo Arasaka and NUS President Rosalind Myers have agreed to meet in person to lay the groundwork for a lasting peace. A first step of goodwill was taken today as the Arasaka CEO withdrew from Night City 15 armored vehicles from the
Hey, listen. These tests gonna go on much longer.
We need very precise data.
I can't stand this anymore.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube. Please sit up. Respond to the key words. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind. Loyalty.
No. Want to talk to Hanako Arasaka.
Please respond to each term with the first thing that comes to mind.
Quick as I can, no thinking, right?
Humanity.
Enough! No more tests. I refuse to take any.
Please step onto the treadmill.
No.
As quickly as you can, without thinking about it. V.
Hanako Arasaka. I'm gonna talk to her now.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
Fuck! No, enough! I've had it! Fucking hate this place! Fuck you all! Enough! I'm done!
Good morning. Please get up.
Didn't expect to see you here, of all people.
Life is full of surprises. Someone really ought to clean this mess up.
What do you want?
They asked me to speak to you.
Wonder why they sent you, of all people.
I am the bearer of bad news. Bad enough that it should come from someone you know. As it turns out, I'm the only familiar face for thousands of miles around.
As it turns out, I really did die and go to hell.
Listen to me. The procedure was a success. We removed the biochip. But the damage it wrought proved enormous. At the genetic level, altered DNA. The kind you would find in those suffering from radiation sickness. And sadly, it's lethal.
Fuck!
Things are bad, yes, but we have not given up. All the options have yet to be exhausted.
What other options are there? Already gone under the knife once.
Arasaka Corporation has the capability to cheat death. All we require from you is a dose of trust.
Trusted you once, already. Fat lot of good that did me.
You may join our pilot program. Secure your soul. I fear your body is no longer of any use. You must abandon it. We will create an engram of your mind and store it in Mikoshi.
Store it. Why can't I just get a new body?
We have yet to solve the compatibility issue.
Doesn't sound like you had much of a problem with Saburo Arasaka.
You have no offspring, nor do you have an entire clinic focused solely on your care.
So let's say I agree. Land in Arasaka's soul prison, put myself at their mercy. Do I even need to ask about the catch?
All is set forth in a contract, guaranteed therein. You must merely sign it. If you wish to live, that is. Now, since a digitized psyche is not legally an individual, the contract entails relinquishing your rights. A temporary measure, naturally.
No. Not about to become the property of Arasaka Corp.
Current participants of the program are all well-known, influential people. We have yet to receive any complaints.
And if I refuse?
Your belongings are packed. A shuttle will take you back to Earth, and you will be dead before winter. It's no easy decision, I know. You should think it through carefully. There are no legal loopholes, no fine print. You have nothing to fear.
Made my decision. I'm going back to Earth. I'm going home.
You will die there.
Goodbye, Anders. Your offer was shit, but in making it, you gave me something better.
What are you talking about?
Before, death was inevitable. A fact of my shit life. You let me choose it. Accept it on my own terms. Thing of beauty, never fade away. I see your eyes, I know you see me. You're like a ghost, how you're everywhere.
How's the Earth looking from way up there? She as pretty as they say? Or is that just another lie? Listen, don't forget, your implants were made for Earth gravity. Could start acting up in orbit. What I'm trying to say is, don't ignore any error warnings, okay? And when you're back, I mean, if you come back, I'll do a full checkup. Maybe even give you a little discount. Take care, V.
Hey, V. I was just wondering how you've been. Haven't heard from you in a while. Still living large in Night City? I don't know. All I think about is dropping everything and leaving. Yet, here I am, still. Oh, a city's like quicksand. The more you try to get out, the more it pulls you in. Once you're up to your knees, you're never getting out. Like Evelyn. Anyway, look out for yourself, okay? And call me sometime. Bye. Hey, V. It's Pan Am. Remember me? The one with the car? Listen.
女が来ました。武装しているようです。もちろんです。わかりました。
God, I feel sick. Don't like this at all. This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
I know. I'll be careful.
Not exactly one of your strong suits. Listen, first sign of trouble, eat Delta. She emptied the place. Shit.
Excellent. You have come. Thank. Before we all support. Help. Huh? We were gonna. Of course I didn't. In. Where?
We.
Shut up. Sit.
You.
Don't. But.
Let's.
You up.
You could use some air. Right now. Good morning. Please get up. You really should get up. You really should get up. You really should get up.
something for me? Like a cold.
You really should get up.
And some are bound for space of the soul. It's possible to upload V's and use what on completing side quests for either Panam or Rogue. Completing quests for the former has Panam helping in the assault on Arasaka Tower. From here, you decide whether V regains control of his body or Johnny in this. Giving control to Johnny effectively allows Silverhand to be reborn. Feature in this. Giving control to Johnny left. If someone becomes V, leave Night City with her group and effectively live out whatever time he has left. If someone becomes V's partner, then they'll also feature in this. Giving control to Johnny effectively allows Silverhand to be reborn. However, the rocker undergoes a change of sorts, becoming more somber and eventually leaving town. He doesn't have to worry about dying in 6 months though, so it's a happy ending for him. If you complete Rogue's side quests, Johnny will take over V's body and assault Arasaka Tower along with her. Opting to give control to V will see them taking charge of the afterlife and becoming a legend of Night City, though his life is still on a timer. The next job sees V engaging in a heist in space, so that's neat. Of course, one could also opt just to end it all before even assaulting the tower. V essentially commits suicide, taking Silverhand with him. The two come to terms with it and each other, but it's still a sudden end of the game. And as for the secret-ish ending, it's more of an alternative to how you normally assault Arasaka Tower and leads to the second and third endings. Become friends with Johnny and choose specific dialogue choices when visiting his grave. Then during the final mission, one must opt out of all the other choices. Eventually, somehow, Johnny and V will attack Arasaka solo. This mission has no checkpoints, several difficult enemies, and dying will immediately end the game. These are the endings that have been discovered based on current playthroughs. It's possible there are other options as well, but for now, it is what it is, and life paths don't make any real difference. Now the real of paid expansions and multiplayer, though it's likely that the latter will have you playing as a custom mercenary. We'll get to that in a bit. All in all, the story really wants to convince you that V doesn't survive in the long term. Given that Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be supported for many years, the V of the site that load his concerts and just be a high ending all about leaving Night City, having the expansions take place outside wouldn't make sense given all the work that went into making the city. But if there truly is a cure outside the city walls, and CD Projekt Red is serious about releasing new areas, it could very well create different scenarios to have you travel outside.
You really should get
This
up.
may seem fairly complex, but it's still doable. Storylines finally being entered possible with different value. Body of a set after his endings, exploring side creating, recording, too hyped. Multiplayer will likely use
Listen. And all we will You're
See you in the future, I hope.
Yes. See you. Our staff will take it from here.
Hey, what's your name?
Hajime.
Hajime, let me ask you something. What would you say to a person who walked right into their greatest foe's jail to save their life?
I would say, all right, but do not forget the way home.
How's the Earth looking from way up there? She as pretty as they...
Good evening, Night City. We begin tonight with, a look at the stock market, as usual.
How's the Earth looking from way up there? She as pretty as they say? Or is that just another lie? Listen, don't forget, your implants were made for Earth gravity. Could start acting up in orbit.
What happened?
Brain venture. Take care of yourself. And let me know. Well.
On it.
Fucking scared. Call.
I'm at it.
Edge way.
Goodbye.
Our country. Night City.
Beginning. Here.
One. Move. Exactly.
Perfect.
Once you're up to...
Hey, V. Don't know what...
All right, what's up, guys, and welcome back.
Quick as I can.
Going crazy.
Back to Earth.
What that was all about.
Probably.
Speak of the devil.
Long story.
Well, you already know. Thank you so much. New. This is new. Ah, I see what. Hold on. As we got it as well. We'll do just that, and let's go to the inventory and see what it is we got. Oh, this is new. Ah, I see what this is. Oh shit, so this is pretty much the outfit. Oh lord, look at this. Swagger dagger, man. Very nice. So I hope you, thank you so much. Thank you. This was crazy. I'll catch you later.